This is where the heavyweights come out. All right. Oregon at Penn State. Penn State minus 3.5 is the line. Game total 52.5. Oregon coming into this one undefeated 4-0. Okay. So Oregon, let's see. Let's get the schedule. I'll just make kind of double check. Let's see what we're on here. All right. Oregon, they destroyed Montana State, destroyed Oklahoma State, beat Northwestern by 20, did not cover that game. Beat Oregon by 34, did not cover that game. And now they head to Happy Valley. Okay. Happy Valley, Penn State also coming in undefeated, 3-0. They beat Nevada by a lot, beat FIU by a lot, and beat Villanova by a lot. Okay. Okay, so Oregon has to travel West Coast to East Coast. Don't like that. It's later in the day. Okay, I don't. It's not. If this was the 11, I'd be all over Penn State. The fact that it's 6:30 kind of makes me 50-50. But still, it's West Coast to East Coast travel spot for Oregon. They're coming off the Civil War. What's the look ahead for Arizona? Or I'm sorry, for Oregon. I think they have Indiana next, or they have a bye next. They have Indiana next, but they do have a bye, so both. So I was technically correct. Penn State, they're not looking at. They can't look past it. I mean, they've got to go to UCLA, but they're not looking past this game. I'll lay the 3.5 in Happy Valley. I think these West Coast teams don't typically travel well when they have to go that far east, and I think from a talent perspective, I feel like Penn State they've got enough beef up front where they can. I think they can handle the athletes that Oregon State has or that Oregon has. The quarterback matchup again. I don't love Drew Aller, but I like him at home and I like him as the vet against Dante Moore. So I'll lay the 3.5 with Oregon. I'm sorry, I'll lay the 3.5 with Penn State. I don't love it. The play I want to make, I feel like is the under. Huff, what's your cap on this game? What direction are you looking here?
Oh, it's so hard taking Penn State
This is
here.
the line is daring you to take Oregon.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oregon plus?
I don't know. I think if Oregon was less, I would take Oregon. But I think really it's definitely hard to 3 points. I think this game is going to end around 3-4. Hopefully we get a missed 2-point conversion. But I'm taking Penn State as well. I hate taking big game Franklin, but I went to that Big Ten championship game and Oregon just had their number in the first half, but they made adjustments. Penn State brought it back, kept it somewhat close, and Oregon can let teams get behind them, especially on big games, but their defense, I think, is a lot better, which is a little worrisome. So I'd have to agree with you on the under, I think, as well, the 52.5. I think it's just a little high with how Oregon's high-octane offense can be. But Penn State's defense is stout, revenge angle in Happy Valley. Unfortunately, I think this could lose by the hook, so maybe this could be a tease play for me eventually. But I like Penn State here as well and the under.
See, I hate that this game is so early in the season. I feel like we haven't seen Penn State hasn't been tested at all, and Oregon. What's Oregon's toughest game? It's not the Civil War.
Northwestern.
Yeah, Northwestern's been their toughest game so far, and they still won that by 20. So, I think with Penn State, having I feel like they have a bit more of a veteran roster. Drew Aller's been there forever. Their running backs have been there for a long time. They've returned a lot this year. I think that group is not going to want to drop this game, especially at home. So, and also Happy Valley is a tough travel spot. I don't know if they've got a tiny regional airport near it, and it's way far from the campus. Supposedly Joe Paterno had it designed that way purposely so it'd be tough to fly into. It's a really weird travel. It's really isolated.
Yeah.
So,
and they're crazy. They're good fans. They're
loyal. They are good fans. It's going to be lit. It's going to be a really lit environment, especially for the night game. They're going to be really boozed up for that one.
Crisp football weather. For the night game.
It'll be a little bit crisp. Yeah, why not? So I'll lay the 3.5 with Penn State, and I feel pretty good about it. So.